Hello, are you suffering from an L4-L5 disc bulge or herniation, or are you suffering from an L5-S1 disc bulge or herniation? Do you have back pain only or back and leg pain? Then if you have any of those problems, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you a very specific exercise that will help 50% of you reduce pain and get more comfortable. I'm Dr. Gregory Kramer, certified corrective care chiropractor by Chiropractic Biophysics. I've been helping people live stronger, longer for the last 30 years. In fact, not only am I a doctor that diagnose, treats, and manage disc bulge and disc herniation, I myself have had a huge disc bulge and disc herniation, and if I can get through it without surgery, I think most of you can too. All right, so let's first talk about what is a herniation. A herniation is a tear in the disc where the inner part of the disc oozes out. Let's look at this model here. So these are two vertebrae. This is the disc in between. This is vertebrae, disc, vertebrae. This is the spinal nerve. Nerves carry energy from the brain to the body. If we look at this view, this is the spinal cord. Now, this little red line, let's make sure you can see this. That's a tear in the disc, either from a car accident or some type of traumatic event, a sports injury, or repetitive lifting. That tear over time can get bigger and bigger, and the inside of the disc, called the nucleus, can ooze out. Right now, can you see this bulge or herniation? That bulge or herniation can put pressure on this nerve. However, when my treatment is to decompress, to suck that herniation back in. So again, when we flex and rotate, many times we get a bulge or herniation. My treatment is to decompress, create an environment for healing. This can cause local back pain, or it can radiate down your leg. All right? And as I said in the last video, most of you have some time. You do not need emergency surgery. Okay? So the warning signs, the emergency surgery warning signs are you cannot control your bowel or bladder. So if you can't control your bowel or bladder, you need to go to the ER. But that's not the case with most of you. Most of you, we have some time. So the first thing is we want to find out what helps, what feels better. So most people, either extension or leaning back feels better, or flexion. Yes, for some people, flexion can help. So if flexion feels better, and it feels better to sit and it's hurt to stand, then we need to do some type of flexion exercise. And so you can do a variety of things. You can sit, but one of the things that I found helpful is that when we flexed and we get a little bit of traction, very gentle. Now remember, it's got to feel good. And in my case, I couldn't, when I was in such bad shape, I could not sit or stand for a minute. My leg was on fire. It killed me. But what gave me relief was when I created some blocks at home. All right? And I propped myself up. And what I did was I opened up the spine. I created a little more room. This is a picture of the nerve to get pressure off that nerve. Now, some of you, this will make you worse. So this is not for everybody. It all depends where the herniation is. So for some people, this helps, and flexion makes you worse. So again, only if it helps you. So for me, what I did was I put some blocks up, and I put pillows, or you might have an exercise ball. And what I did was I created some flexion. I lied on it face down, and I held onto the bottom, and I let my feet dangle. Can you demonstrate where the feet dangle? Can you see that, Susan?
Yes.
And I relaxed, and I took some deep breaths. And I found that gave me relief. And many times just lying over a fit ball gave me relief. In fact, I was in such bad shape, probably worse than many of you. I actually could not get an MRI unless I was knocked unconscious. So I don't think many of you are like that. I actually had to lie on a football on a gurney in the hospital. And I brought my own football with me to the hospital because that was the only thing that gave me relief. So for some of you, lying on a football or putting some blocks up, lying on your bed, letting your feet dangle will give you a slight traction And for many of you, that'll give you relief. Okay, you just need a few days of relief. Let that inflammation calm down where we can do some more aggressive rehabilitation. But you got to get through those bad days. So again, what is a disc herniation? A bulge is where the whole disc gets wider. Okay, a herniation is a very focal tear in the disc where the material oozes out. And that creates a lot of inflammation, and your body attacks it with a lot of white blood cells, and it creates a very strong inflammatory response. Okay, it's like a chemical radiation. It's a chemical inflammatory product. And when you decompress the spine, that helps move the waste products in and out, and that helps the healing process. So again, if you can buy yourself some time, if you are at pain when you stand, if you have pain when you extend back, but you get relief by sitting or flexing forward or lying on a football or lying on some blocks, I think this will help many of you. Again, I'm Dr. Gregory Kramer, helping people live stronger, longer. My goal is to get you out of pain, get you moving better, so you can have a high quality life. Please comment, like, and share this. And I'm here for the next video, so pay attention. I'll have another video every week to help describe an L4-L5 disc bulge or disc herniation. Have a great day.